eminent and renowned prophet, the founder and spiritual director, Canaan Land Adoration Ministries in the Work Counseling Center. Who am I talking about? Reverend Father Dr. Magnus Ebere, SDV, are going to the presence of our great prophet to receive blessings that will follow them throughout their life. The players from Nobi and the female players from Abba have done so. They are prostrated. Now, we're on the introduction of the players of this in the world ground,
Nobi captain,
the world playground,
Abba captain,
and the highlights on the stadium. This is
Nobi
a stadium
captain and Abba captain.
that is greater and bigger than every other stadium in the world.
This match is going to last for 20 minutes. 10 minutes.
There is
first
only
half,
one stadium in the world.
second half, 10
in
minutes.
the world playground and others. That is
The captain.
not evergreen, but better than an evergreen pitch. Leveled with little hammock.
Don't catch the ball with your hands.
To the capacity of about
Nobi captain.
6,000 to 7,000 spectators this afternoon as champions of the work across the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, before this encounter commences, I wish to
Captain, come over.
admonish the players from different zones, the leaders of different zones, to submit their team list to me at the commentary box. Right now, the match is about to start here between Nobi in the World Female Football Club, Anambra State, and in the World Female Football Club, Abia State. Ladies and gentlemen, before my commentary commences and before the time our eminent and great prophet will come walk majestically into the pitch to do the kickoff, I wish to let these lads, these female players of the World Club across the globe, to know the aim of both national, local and international sports movement. This is to bring youths and athletics of the world together in a healthy rivalry, in a great arena of sports, to win honor for their people and for their zones, and also to ensure the improvements and the development of the very fine physical and moral qualities in youths. Sports involves a lot of things, as it is bound up with hatred, jealousy, boastfulness, and sadistic pleasure of witnessing violence, thus creating international respect and unity, and also producing greater tomorrows. The youths of our time are the greater tomorrows. They are the greater tomorrows. If you go to every country of the world, we have both national and international female football club. The FIFA used to organize female competition across the world.
Everybody should leave the pitch.
You know that whatever
only the players
we do
and the media
in the work is always prospering.
Please
it's
listen to our rules again. Don't pick the ball with your hands. If you do so, you will be blown against. Remove your earrings. Remove your boot or your shoe. make sure that you mind our glass. This is a competition that we are doing with joy. Don't do it as if, don't play as if without winning that something maybe terrible will happen to your zone. Play it with sisterly love. I know that at the end, we all shall be happy and rejoice. So with this, we are going to invite our prophet to come and kick off the match.
Ladies and gentlemen,
our prophet is coming.
You can
Reverend Father Dr. Magnus Ebere,
that our great prophet
with our
is marching
leader,
majestically towards the center circle to do the kick, live kickoff of the match between Nobi in the World Female Football Club and Abba. That is majestically done by our prophet. Wonderful. Is majestically going back to the
so we also welcome
ladies
our
and gentlemen. That was calculatedly done by our prophet. Appreciate him more, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, before this encounter commences, I wish to ladies admonish these players. I would want you to avoid any act of hooliganism that will mar the success of this very competition, this very evening. Then, mutual and cordial understanding among you. Football is something that has to be played with a spirit of sportsmanship. We don't want any fracas. We don't want any disputant. We don't want anything that would, make it unsuccessful. A good beginning makes successful ending. Ladies and gentlemen, right now the match has started here between Abba and Nobi. That number 9 shade for Abba was, dribbling like Finidi George of the former Super Eagles of Nigeria, lost control of the ball, and the ball left the touch for a throw-in that has been quickly taken. Ladies and gentlemen, that guy take it now. That guy collects it now. That number 9 shade collects it now. What does he do? A man on him. He couldn't beat him. That central defender said, "Get back, this no-go area," but she couldn't beat out the ball. The ball left the touch for a throw-in, coming advantage to Nobi from the left side. Ladies and gentlemen, that girl takes it now. What does he do now? Like Chikamuche. He puts it now. What does he do? He dribbles like Gilberto Tefa, the guy that plays in Greece, that became the highest paid player in Greece when he left the Gunners Arsenal Football Club of England in the year 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, now a harmless goal kick advantage to Nobi. It has taken. That guy now dribble like Austin Ochechokacha. He couldn't beat them, and that guy said, "Get back," and you can't cross. This is no-go area. Now it is another throw-in. It has consecutively 2 times taken place in the favor of Nobi at that left side. That guy now pulling his leg, and that's a good one. That's a shot, ladies and gentlemen. That's a very preponderant shot from the courtesy of that number 28 shade from Abba side. Ladies and gentlemen, the defenders lost concentration and the goalkeeper was not highly composed before that hot player from Abba badminton did released that powerful shot that flew into the net. Found its way into that very net, but it's now a decision of the referee. It seems the goal was disallowed, and that central defender cleared the ball out of the danger zone. It says it is a throw-in now, advantage to Abba. Ladies and gentlemen, remember Abba is clothed in green grayish jersey upon black pants, while the Nobi girls are clothed in sky blue shades upon deep blue pants. Ladies and gentlemen, few minutes has gone into this first half. No go to the either side. The one that was called mistakenly was disallowed by the officiating referee. Ladies and gentlemen, right now it is not yet all over. It is all over. That guy collects the ball. What does it do? He tried to beat that Nobi guy, but the Nobi couldn't cross his second part. This no-go area. She plucked her off. That 26 shade from Abba said, "Go back." Ladies and gentlemen, danger knocking. at the 18-year box of Nobi. Ladies and gentlemen, that guy beating right leader. What does he do? A goal! A goal, ladies and gentlemen. Goal number 1 for Abba. It has occurred this a second time, ladies and gentlemen. That was a very fantastic one, very sarcastic one, very, very, very preponderant shot, very powerful shot from supersonic move. Courtesy of that number 8 shirt that is representing Thompson Olihe, who played for Super Eagles of Nigeria in US 94 FIFA World Cup. Green is Nobi, ladies and gentlemen. Green, Nobi. Abba in sky blue, ladies and gentlemen. 1 goal to Nobi, no go to Abba. But who carries today? I'm yet to know the last blast of the referee strike whistle. Action continues, ladies and gentlemen. That girl scored like Stoichkov of Bulgaria, who in US 94 FIFA World Cup edition scored 6 goals in the tournament for a top soccer, and Olay Selenko of Russia, who also scored 6 goals in the tournament, 5 of which were against the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. They won Golden Boot honor, a shared honor, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, Nobi are moving. But Nobi, Abba was moving, but Nobi defender couldn't allow her to proceed that movement, ladies and gentlemen. The match was within the first 10 minutes of the game. There was equilibrium straight of the match, but it has been shifted from 0-0 to 1-0 against Abba. Nobi scored, trade 1-0 against their counterpart from Abba Abia State this very afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The Abba lads has to watch it now. Ladies and gentlemen, the officiating referee is a very decisive referee who takes no sides. He says it is a throw-in advantage to Nobi. That number 8 shirt playing for Thompson Olihe has lost control of the ball, and gradually the ball rolled out of the pitch for a throw-in advantage to Nobi. That energetic Nobi, that goalkeeper ran out, and the ball left the touch, rolled out of the pitch for a harmless goal kick, coming advantage to Abia State from the right side here right now, ladies and gentlemen. That girl now who steps back like Uche Okechukwu and the Uche Okafor of the former Super Eagles of Nigeria now. Collect the ball now. He finds that guy now. Ladies and gentlemen, Nobi moving again, number 2 decision. Ladies and gentlemen, goal number 2 for Nobi. Goal number 2 for Nobi, ladies and gentlemen. These Nobi players are springing up surprise. They are coming up smoky, very, very, very erratic. Nobi players seems to be so resourceful, so erratic, so formidable, so fierce at this juncture, ladies and gentlemen. If their appearance and their agility is anything to go by, somebody has to predict that Nobi will go home with jubilation, that they will carry the day. But football is unpredictable. It is unlike mathematics where one easily says 1 + 1, 2, 2 + 2, 4. Right now, right here, in fact, there is no known answer in football match, in football competition before the commencement of the match. But in mathematics, that's what makes the difference. In mathematics or physics, why solve an equation you solve with a formula, and there is a known answer waiting for those who have the formula to arrive at the correct answer. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that the Nobi girls are very, very erratic. They're very, very fierce. They've been harassing the Abia State goalkeeper since the match commenced. They have been bombarding the net with powerful shots, and not that Abba side cannot show the stuff they are made of. Not that they are not doing well, but you know, we are 2 elephants fights. Only the grass is suffers at this very juncture. Nothing is coming up, coming their way on a platter of good. But they are all. There are 2 clubs. The 2 club sides are no nonsense sides. They are sharing equal points as regards to ball possession, but at this very juncture on the scoreboard, the scoreline is Nobi 2, Aba Nel. Who carries the day? I'm yet to know. That's a matter of the remaining minutes till the last blast of the referee strike whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, at this very juncture, it is a throw-in advantage to Aba. Whether Aba will make use of this opportunity to increase their tally from 0-2 to 1-2, I'm yet to know. Whether the lad that is going to take it will do it like Gabriel Batistuta of Argentina. Can he do it like Titi Camara of Zaire? Can he do it like Patrick Kluivert of Netherlands, Davies and Overmars? Can he do it like a scorer? Can he do it like Cristiano Ronaldo, a Brazil-born son who nationalized in Portugal, now a Portuguese international, playing for Juventus Football Club of Spain, from Manchester United Football Club of England to Real Madrid, from Real Madrid to Juventus. Ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon, in fact, all these football heroes across the globe passed through these levels. That's why the World Football Club has been established. It has been established, and everything was going on. That was a very beautiful attempt, but narrow escape. That guy was so agile. She wanted to score, but that Nobi defender, by her agility, she influenced her. She couldn't make it a goal. The ball refused to find its way into that very net. At this very juncture, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that these guys are appearing roundly. In fact, that looks so tactical, so agile, so vibrant, so erratic. It seems a new blood has been injected into them at this very afternoon. As far as this match is concerned, I'm here to make you happy, to give you the live commentary. You can see that our prophet is seated here watching this match, with keen interest. Ladies and gentlemen, what happens? Oh, that's a good clearance. That's a very good and intelligent defensive work done by the central defender for Abba. Now the referee says the first half of the encounter has changed, exchange of battle, exchange of sides. The Abba has to go back to former Nobi side, or Nobi go back to former Abba side. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the 45 minutes of the first half of the encounter. The players have to have, few minutes rest. Before I commence the commentaries, I have to go back to memory lane, some history, what they're recounting in the past World Cup competition. Our World Cup competition has been crowded with shock and cessation. There is only one way to describe the Brazilian effort of 1966, that is to say, from beginning to the end, it was a total and unmitigated disaster. The only drama was the Tigre World Cup robbery. 3 months before the kickoff, the solid Juliet Rimet trophy offered at £368,000 sterling was stolen from the exhibition room at the Central Hall. Only from worth of £3,000 sterling was left untouched at the table. After days of front page news, the most coveted trophy on earth was discovered by a dog known as Speakless, which died in 1968, discovered wrapped in newspaper, lying under a bush in the southeast London garden. That is why in Spain 82 FIFA World Cup edition, the aircraft that was bringing the cup to the host country arena was delayed by fog. There was a major panic that the event of 1966 would repeat. Since then, the cup has been kept in a bank in Switzerland and always transferred to the host country arena by massive security operation. That's the story, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I welcome you back to the second half of the encounter between Abba, the World Football Club, and Nobi, the World Female Football Club. The first half of the encounter ended up 2-0 against Abba, the World Football Club. With that, Nobi, we go home with jubilation, and you're to know that guy moves now. As I thought, oh, that was a supersonic move. She was moving as fast as lightning, like Samson Siasia of the former Super Eagles of Nigeria. But that defender blocked her off. Things was quite interested on her side. Otherwise, there would have been a different story there. Oh, I'm not one of you. You don't pass to me. The ball left the touch for a incoming advantage to Abbas side. It has been quickly taken. That guy put it very high in the air. That's an intercontinental ballistic missile from the Nobi defender. That girl that looks so energetic, so tactical, so vibrant, vibrating like a vibrating machine, like Eddie Messing that Agumogo in the early days of 80s nicknamed Eddie Maradona Messing, the golden boot, a vibrating machine, like a jogging Klinsmann of England and Alan Shearer of England and jogging Klinsmann. That guy moves now, a goal! Oh no! The ball, it misses. That's a narrow escape, and that central defender was so composed, so agile, and that Nobi, number 8, who scored the first goal for Nobi, miscalculated it. That's why the ball failed to find its way into that net. Otherwise, there would have been a different story. Now, a harmless goal kick, quickly taken, but the ball left the touch for a throw-in advantage to Nobi from the right side, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can see that these Nobi players are evenly distributed. Even Abbas side is no nonsense side. Abba is no nonsense side. These girls are so tactical, so agile. It seems a new blood has been injected into them. They are so energetic, and I pray that in the near future they will find their feet in some of the clubs outside here, right, ladies and gentlemen, in the western side of the world. Because all the work sons and daughters must go across the world. They must experience what we call global village. Global village, globalization is very, very good in human life. It's one of the things that even puts somebody in the state of joy and happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, these greater tomorrows from Nobi now taking control. Ladies and gentlemen, that number 14 shirt now collects the ball now. He finds 26 shirts. Who finds number 8 who plays like Thompson only here? He collects it now. That guy that looks like Zinedine of France. He stops. He says, "Get back. This is no go area." A clearance by number 24 shirt now. Who sends it back now? That central defender for Abba said, "Get back. This is no go area. If you put your head, I will trash." Right now, it is not yet all over until it is all over. It seems a change is coming. A change is coming from the side of Abba. A change, a substitution. Somebody has to be substituted for the number 24 sheet for the Nobi side. That's a weak one, and the ball goes straight into the hands of the goalkeeper for Abba right now, ladies and gentlemen. Now I can see that as things are moving, the Abba girls are now proving difficult customer to their counterparts who terrorized them at the early minute of the game. During the first half of the encounter, Nobi was so erratic, was so formidable, so fierce that Abba couldn't even understand them at the early minute of the game. But now I can see that they are sharing equal points as regards to, by my statistics, they are sharing equal points by goal in terms of goal possession. A goal, ladies and gentlemen. I told you that football is unpredictable. It is unlike mathematics, where you can easily say 1 + 1, 2, 2 + 2, 4. And the Abba sides are now coming off a smoky. They have sprung a surprise at this very juncture. They have sprung a surprise at this very juncture. They have sprung a surprise. They have come off smoky. They have shifted the scoreline from 0-2 to 0-1. Ladies and gentlemen, are coming out smoky. Ladies and gentlemen, I can see that tension is rising now, and this guy is now sparkling. They are so sparkling now, so sparkling. The work daughters are sparkling up right now, ladies and gentlemen. They are the wounded lions. The wounded lions are now fighting like wounded lions. When a lion is wounded, it begins to roar and begins to fight, from east, west, south, and north. That's what is happening here. They have been wounded. The Aba side has been wounded, ladies and gentlemen. The Aba the defenders are changing pattern and system. They are playing like Italian defense during France 98 FIFA World Cup edition. France hosted, France won. No time, I will go back to history, to memory lane. I'll go back to memory lane, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, all of the Reign of Champions 2021 tagged responsible youths. The responsible youths from Aba, and the work responsible youths from Aba, and the work responsible youths Nobi are sorting it out. Ladies and gentlemen, I can see that ball go straight into the hands of that goalkeeper number 24, who straight it out and said, "Get back, this no-go area. If you put your head out right, that's a shot. That's intercontinental ballistic missile. He sent it out, say, get back, this no-go area. It's not for me, not for my people. My defender, my territory is impenetrable within the periphery of the Nobi area. A throw-in is taking place there. The ball run out of touch for a throw-in in the favor of Nobi. And has been taken, like I push it very hard. The ball goes to the Angels. Angels sometimes play football, they make other heavenly hosts happy there. And not right now, the ball left the touch for another throw-in advantage to Nobi from the far right left side. Ladies and gentlemen, that girl wanted a score like Rashidi Yakini, who scored the first goal for Nigeria in US 94 FIFA World Cup edition. In fact, he scored that goal when Chidi Nwango passed the ball to Tonsin Olihe. He located Victor Ibeba that tipped the ball to Rashidi Yakini, who was moving supersonically, and they released that shot into that net of Bulgarian side, the Nigeria counterpart on that very day, and it resulted in a goal. Rashidi Yakini, happily rushed into the Bulgarian net, pulled it as a result of jubilation. If not for the fact that the net was made of strong and superior material, in fact, he would have thought it, destroyed it as a result of jubilation, because it was highly accelerated at that very juncture. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what is happening here. What is happening here has reminded me, because I know that these responsible youths are greater tomorrows. That's a very wonderful shot. Intercontinental ballistic missile, ladies and gentlemen. Ball failed to find its way. It carries the net. That's a very wonderful shot, a very good and intelligent defensive work done by that Aba defender bearing number 5 shirt. Very resourceful, very utility player. Is a player that a defensive midfielder, a defensive attacker. A defensive midfielder, a defensive attacker is a utility and resourceful player. A defensive midfielder, and a defensive attacker is described to us as so resourceful, and that's a fair play, a fair play. Ladies and gentlemen, the officiating referee says at this juncture that it is an infringement against the Nobi side. Ladies and gentlemen, Nobi has locked up under the shot. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, he ballooned it over the crossbar. That's a very powerful shot, courtesy of that number 14 shirt, who plays like Daniel Omokachi, the bull, nicknamed a bull by the FIFA chairman during in the year 1993. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the second half of the encounter between the responsible youths from Abba, they are running straight to our prophet, eminent prophet, a great prophet, a gift to the world, a gift to of our time. They are now receiving blessing that follows them forever in their life.
Please.
The match has ended up here. No,
Two,
Abba. 1, ladies and
because
gentlemen.
of the time, we are going to reduce the
Thank
time.
you, and God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, before this encounter begins here now,
Immediately.
while we're waiting for Owerri and Mbano, Owerri is the next zone to sort it out with their counterparts from Mbano. You can see that Owerri players are now prostrating before our eminent prophet, Reverend Father Dr. Magnus Ebere SDV, the founder and spiritual director of Canaan Land Adoration Ministries in the Work Counseling Center.
Please enter the field immediately.
They are clothed
5 players in the field
red
immediately. 5 players in the field immediately.
JC upon red pants. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to remind every one of us that
5 players enter now.
there is the Work FC going on now.
There are more than one person should come out. One person should come out. One person should come out.
Going on around across the Work zones globally. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, our prophet established the Work zonal football competition. He started it to expose, in bid to expose some of the hidden, some of the talents prevailing in various villages and towns, prevailing there that has not been exposed, for them to find their feet, for them to be exposed to the world for a better future and greater tomorrows. That's why we call them greater tomorrows. That's a good gesture, because by so doing, they'll be useful in future. That's a step to the right direction and a welcome development. I appreciate our able and eminent prophet for such a wonderful gesture. Ladies and gentlemen, the ball match has started here now between Nopi and Mbano. Ladies and gentlemen, Nopi, Mbano and Owerri in red jersey upon red pants, while Mbano on the ash color the World Football shirts. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, a few minutes, about 2 minutes played into the first half of the encounter. No go to the other sides. But who carries the day? Nobody knows. Till the loud blast of the referee stride whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see that these Owerri girls are just pursuing the ball at random. Ladies and gentlemen, I can see that locked hair girl from Owerri passing the ball to her right. Their shirts are not properly numbered, but I can see that they are at this very time feebly playing the match coolly and gently. And I'm very so happy that in the first both the first round and second round of the encounter between Nopi and Abba that is recently concluded in the favor of Nopi 2-1. There was no controversy. There was no act of hooliganism that would mar the success of the competition. No fallacy was recorded. Fallacy of argumentum and ignoranum. Fallacy of equivocation. Fallacy of misericordia, fallacy of ambiguity was not committed in the process. That shows that both sides understands what football is all about. They are playing football with the spirit of sportsmanship. That is why we are here. A good sportsman or woman will feel happy even whenever he or she loses at any game. She hugs and congratulates her opponents at the end of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a very tactical head out by that Owerri player. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a very good and acrobatic display. A very wonderful acrobatic display by that Owerri player whose shades is not ladies and gentlemen, at this very juncture. I can see that the Nobi side have won their match against Aba, and now Owerri playing against Mbano. Who carries the day? I'm yet to know. They're still playing as if this is a joke. They are dwindling. They've locked up horn. They find it difficult to score. In fact, they are balanced on the scale, and that is why the match is still at equilibrium state. It's still at equilibrium state on our scale. Everything is balanced here, and I can see that the officiating referee Ejike Abba. Ejike is a FIFA approved referee. It's a very decisive referee who takes no side. He's officiating gently, and I know he's an experienced referee. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, that girl back pass to the goalkeeper, and beating roundly like Austin JJ Okocha. That girl was beating roundly like Austin JJ Okocha, the former Super Eagles player, ladies and gentlemen. The Owerri player wanted to pass to the goalkeeper. The ball carries the net. The goalkeeper, and it seemed like the Owerri goalkeeper was not composed. The thing came to her surprisingly. The thing surprisingly came to her, and this is a throw-in. The ball rolled out of touch. It touched the feet of an Owerri player before it rolled out of touch. That's a throw-in advantage to Mbano at this very juncture, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, an own goal tended to result there. I've remembered Escobar of Colombia that went home untimely as a result of own goal during their match with Costa Rica in US 94 FIFA World Cup edition, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, Mbano is taking control of the situation. That's a throw-in, that's a longish one. And the defender said the back is no go. It is not for me, not for my people. A very good and intelligent defensive work done by the central defender, Arches Trapper from Owerri. Olomba tried the ball now, beating Ranley, but he couldn't put after the shot straight into the net. That goalkeeper was very fierce. That's a very preponderant shot, a very wonderful shot, powerful shot by the central defender. That's a very good and intelligent defensive work. He said, "Get back, this is no go area. If you put your head, I will trash." Ladies and gentlemen, he did it like Chidi Wango or the former Super Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, when the Eagles were flying efficiently, in fact, their national team was firstly named Red Devil, from Red Devil to Green Eagles in the early days of 80s, and in later days it was changed to Super Eagles. Now Eagles are flying, but I don't know whether they have developed wing. Right now they are by moving in London. They are building, they are everywhere. They are evenly distributed, ladies and gentlemen, and that central left-footed defender looks so fierce. Set get back, he shoots it out of the pitch, and the ball left the touch for a throw-in that's been taken and the guy stops it now. What does he do? Ladies and gentlemen, he pulls it now. Ladies and gentlemen, Asham continues, but he couldn't make it. That goalkeeper was composed. The goalkeeper was composed. The goalkeeper was actually composed. She was so confident. She was so confident. She was not moved by the action of her counterparts. Now, exchange of sides by AGK. Abba AGK says, this is the end of the first half of the encounter between Owerri Idewok Female Football Club and Mbano Idewok Football Club. The responsible youths from Owerri and the responsible target shots an intercontinental ballistic missile. The ball faced to find its way into that very net, and that competency of that central defender from Mbano, who looks so fierce. Ladies and gentlemen, that lock-hair guy playing like Titi Kamara of Zaire. Oh, a shot. That's a beautiful save by the Mbano goalkeeper, who is doing her job like Edwin van der Sar of Manchester United Football Club of England. Ladies and gentlemen, AGK is a very decisive player who takes no side. Whatever decision the referee takes, whatever the referee decides is final. We don't want any act of hooliganism. We wouldn't want any act of hooliganism. We wouldn't want any dispute. We wouldn't want any controversy. Football has to be played with a spirit of sportsmanship. It's not a do-or-die affair. At this very juncture, it is a harmless goal kick and infringement against Owerri. At this very juncture, Oloma has been substituted for someone else that has come into the pitch and whose shirt is not numbered. But the two club sides that are playing right now, their shirts are not properly numbered, and that is why we are confused. But it is really imperative. It is so imperative, so important, so it's worth doing anyway. Numbering the jersey of the players, the pitch, for easy identification of players on the pitch, and their names are not submitted to them, to me. A touch. Oh, the ball carries the net. A shot. It deviates. The thing deviated, and the goalkeeper was composed. In fact, the two sides are sharing equal points as in terms of goal possession. Ball possession. There's a deflation there. He changes direction. That guy moves now, like Ali Gapa of the former Gope United. Ladies and gentlemen, she couldn't make it. She moved like Ikedia of the former Super Eagles. She moved like Ikedia, who can move with momentum, with a who can take bearing. Ikedia used to take bearing with a very powerful momentum, but at the end, but his movement ends up in nothing. Now, a corner kick, a penalty kick. That's a goal. Number one for Owerri through penalty kick to the courtesy of that striker whose name is not given to me, whose shirt is not numbered. Owerri 1, Mbano 0. That came courtesy of penalty kick. Is a rule in a football, in the world of football, in football, soccer, in football, in the game of football, that's soccer, in the year 1919. Now, ladies and gentlemen, somebody has been substituted for someone else from the side of Mbano. You know, their names was not submitted to me, and their shirts are not numbered for easy identification. Whose name is not known to me, ladies and gentlemen. Penalty kick was a rule in soccer that was introduced into the game of football in the year 1919. Oh, goal! The goalkeeper, ladies and gentlemen, can I say this is as a result of defensive blunder? Ladies and gentlemen, can I say it is as a result of defensive blunder or as a result of defenders losing concentration or as a result of goalkeeper's weakness or mistake? Nobody is allowed. No fans should come into the pitch, please. We don't want any fan into the pitch.
Please, achọ ka ndị mmadụ na-agbakpute ime pitch while the match is on. Because if you want to jubilate outside this pitch, please.
Please, you've had it. Please, to avoid abumke na abare biko noroko ihe a na-ekwu. Please stay wherever you are comfortably and watch the match. Wherever you are, your jubilation cannot make you to lose control. Don't behave like football, that behaves erratically in the air as a result of pressure. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, is it not here out of our? This is all over. Right now, Owerri 1 Mbano ne Owerri 1 Mbano Owerri 2 Mbano. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Owerri is trailing 2-0 against Mbano, and their second goal came courtesy of penalty kick. That we don't judge any player with penalty shootout because penalty is something that is contingent. In fact, most heroes, football heroes around the world have lost penalty shootouts, penalty kick. Even in various prestigious Wembley, they lost penalty shootouts. In France, 98. France, in Spain, 82. Socrates of Brazil lost penalty shootout. Platini of France lost penalty shootouts. In the year Chelsea won their first Champions League through their coach. Dear Amatu, an African coach that led coach to glory. In fact, during the semi-final of Encounter, Olic and Baston Schweinsteiger from Bayern Munich of France lost penalty shootout. Even Lionel Messi of Brazil lost penalty shootout. We don't judge, and that is why we say it's a game of luck. It is contingent. It is dependent upon chance. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the half here. Ladies and gentlemen, it has ended up over 2, but nothing. Who carries today? I'm yet to know. In football is unpredictable.
Please, the next match is between Itubo and Obo.
Tip the scale in the favor of any side also.
Itubo and Obo.
Announcement, please. Itubo
30 seconds.
And Obo should surface here right now.
30 seconds.
And Obo should surface here right now, ladies and gentlemen. Itubo and Obo should surface here to show the stuff they are made of, to sort it out. Itubo and their counterpart from Obo should surface on the pitch to show the stuff they are made of, to sort it out. Where 2 elephant fights, only the grass is suffers. So, as I was doing another thing, you can see the players from Obo have prostrated before our eminent, bowed before our eminent prophet, Reverend Father Dr. Magnus Ebere, SDV, for blessing. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, Itubo and Obo have surfaced here to sort it out this very evening. Football is unpredictable. Saudi 89 can account for that. In Nigerian match against USSR, in the first half of the encounter, the Flying Eagles of Nigeria, the Flying Eagles, that's under 21 category, Flying Eagles, lost 4 goals to their counterpart from USSR. That was 4-0. Defeat is a temporary humiliation. Flying Eagles understood this. They camped down, formed the proverbial phoenix, and rose from the ashes of humiliation. And that is why in the second half of the encounter, they equalized and it became 4-4 on the scoreboard. And the 90 minutes ended up 4-4. Extra time was given. Nothing came out of the match. And according to FIFA rule, the referee has to give extra half. First extra half, they played 30 minutes. First extra half, nothing came out of the competition. Second half, nothing came out of the game. And they went straight into penalty kick. 5-5 penalty kick was awarded by the officiating referee. Then the Flying Eagles scored all. The USSR, the lads from USSR scored all. It became 9-9 on the scoreboard. The team that was trailed 4-0 in the first half was able to score 9-9 at the end of the halves. Then extra 3-3 penalty was given for a winner to emerge, and USSR lost all. Flying Eagles developed a very light feeder, began to fly. They flown off in a bright color. They scored all, and it became 9-12 on the scoreboard. The team, that's a beautiful save. The team that was trailed 4-0 at the first half of the encounter, at the early minute of the game, was able to defeat 9-12. That accounts the assertion that football is unpredictable. That accounts for the assertion. That justifies the assertion that football is unpredictable. It is unlike mathematics where you say 1 + 1 2 easily. It becomes the answer because before the equation was solved, there was a non-answer. Even in physics, as far as you have the formula, only those who have the formula can solve the equation rightly and arrive at the correct answer. But those without the formula cannot, solve it and arrive at the correct answer. This has immense impact in every aspect of our life. It applies to every aspect of our life. That's why we say, even in business, if you have the formula, you can solve equation rightly and arrive at the correct answer. I'm telling you, in every professional field, even those in the university now, the tertiary institutions of higher learning, those studying engineering, those studying in the School of Business Studies and Humanities, those that have, even in the religious side. Take for instance, our prophet is a prophet with difference. A prophet with difference. A sound prophet that his eminence and greatness is ringing bell around the world. Whatever you want to do in life, pray for the Lord's grace. Pray for his grace. Pray that the hand of God will be placed upon whatever you do. You prosper. It leads you to excellence. That is, whatever you do shall prosper, says Psalm chapter 91. You can never wither. You can never wither like trees in the desert, because you are like trees planted by the rivers of water. Whatsoever you do shall prosper. Come rainy season, come dry season, all year round, you will be prolific. Whatever you do shall be prolific, shall have prolific value. Look at how our prophet is downloading our ministry with life-giving and life-sustaining projects everywhere. In fact, I'm coming to that. I'm going to give you some highlights on that aspect. So that is why we are preparing these youths for usefulness. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I am now trying to make you people happy, give you the live commentary of the match, encounter taking place among the various zones of the work across the globe, because our ministry is a global ministry. It has developed branches and wings, even been rooted in the Lord. It's just like a tree planted by the rivers of water. It's just like a house constructed, which is a house that its foundation is constructed on a solid rock. It can never collapse. Even if there is earthquake, it stands brave and strong. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, it is not yet all over until it is all over. Now, the Oppo gears and the Hituboma gears are dwindling. They are locking up on no goes to the other sides. The match is still at equilibrium stage. No goes to this side. The first half has ended up here in the favor of no side. In the favor of no side. No side has been wounded. No side stands as wounded lion. But who at the end of the day, I know it shall be a ding dong who goes home with jubilation. I'm yet to know till the last blast of the referee shriek whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, action continues. That number 12 shit from Hituboma. Say, get back, this is no-go area. My side, my territory is impenetrable. Go back. I don't need you here. It's not for me, it's not for my people. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I can see that the ball went straight into the hands of the goalkeeper for Mbano. That has passed the ball out now. That guy now, collected it now, finds number 11 shit now. Who finds number 22 shit now? Who is beating rapidly like Zidane of France. But mistakenly, he sent the ball to somebody. The ball got out of touch for a throw-in that had been quickly taken. That number 7 shit for Mbano acrobatically wanted to drop the ball down like Rashidi Yekini, but it was not easy for him. She couldn't make it for her. She couldn't make it. Right now, number 20, 44 shit. That's the Mbano leader. Oh, she miscalculated it. She miscalculated it. Otherwise, there would have been a different story. Though something happened there, I observed that there was no person in particular to ensure the proper finishing of the thing. Otherwise, that would have been, somebody should have badmintoned it into the net, though the goalkeeper was composed. Right now, something is going on. Should there be a substitution from the side of Hituboma? That number 2 sheet has been substituted for that elegant solution provider from the side of Hituboma. That responsible number 9 sheet, responsible youth from Hituboma, ladies and gentlemen. All of Gathering of Champions 2009, responsible youths have gathered here this very afternoon. Our prophet is keeping the pot boiling here this very afternoon. We're talking about something that generates joy in our life, in our state of mind, in what have you. This is one of the factors we consider. These are one of the evidence. This is substance. It's a substance because football, provides jubilation. It makes somebody happy. It makes somebody to be joyous. We're in jubilant. Every person here is jubilating. And the angels of the Lord are jubilating as far as this holy ground is concerned. The sinful man, I cannot see it. See them. They are flying around this place. They are jubilating because football is a moral activity. That's why we say use brought together in a healthy rivalry, in a great quadrant of sports to win honor for their people. It provides jubilation. Football involves a lot of things, as it is bound up with hatred, jealousy, boastfulness, and sadistic pleasure of witnessing violence. That means football is a moral activity. Football activity, sports events are moral activities. In fact, it provides joy. It makes somebody happy. It improves state of jubilation, state of mind, state of happiness. It makes somebody, jubilate. It makes somebody to be very happy, to be joyful. I mean, an environment is turned into jubilation. I mean, that's what God loves. And our God, is so happy. Our prophet is keeping the pot boiling, cooking the food that angels eat, the food that the Lord eats. Praises, glorification, honor, and creating peaceful and peaceful atmosphere and joyful atmosphere. In fact, that's so something emulating, so interesting. I'm so happy. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate our prophet. Right now, no goal have been scored, but both sides have locked up on whether Opo is going to make use of this opportunity to increase their tally on the scoreboard. I'm yet to know, but they have mistakenly sold the ball to their counterpart from Ihidu Boma. That number 8 shade has quickly taken it. Now this is the end of the phase and the second half of the encounter. No go to the other side. They have shared equal points at this very round, at this very juncture. No victory, no vanquish, ladies and gentlemen. Now the next to do it is yet to be announced by the sports director, Mr. Iheme. He's delivering discourses to the two zones for us to move forward. Ladies and gentlemen, football is something that makes us happy and it has history. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to go back to memory lane, some history, worthy recounting in the past World Cup competition. In the century of soccer, the evolution of World Cup has been as dramatically progressive as the development of species from apes to the astronauts was never stand still. However, in 1904 in France, a man called Mr. Jules Trimet, a book publisher and the most native football followers, his partner, printer friend, Mr. Henry Devney, and a few football fans, having been following football for years, thought that something must be done. They sat together around a table and awarded themselves the right to organize the World Championship in soccer. They therefore named themselves Federation International, the Football Association, FIFA. They wrote to countries asking them to join, and the 7 countries turned up for the first meeting. That's penalty, ladies and gentlemen. That's penalty have been decided by the panel that somebody has to win, somebody has to lose, somebody must go home with jubilation, somebody has to win, somebody has to lose. A winner must emerge in this very competition. That is why the penalty has been decided. Penalty is a game that a rule in the football, soccer. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, she missed it. She missed it as she miscalculated it. Those that has the formula, you will, solve the equation and arrive at the correct answer. Now Ghana moves 1, 2, 3, he puts it straight out, the ball carries the net. Oh, that's a narrow escape. That number 2, that's a very beautiful attempt by that number 2 shade to Jesse from Ihidu Boma. That's number 6 shade for Obo now. She steps back now. Take it, 1 to take goal! A goal! That goal came courtesy of number 6 Jesse Number 6 sheet from Opo. That's Opo 1. Ituboma Nell. The girl stays 1, 2, 3. She moving straight into the net. Oh, the ball carries the net. It was quite unfortunate. She couldn't make it. She calculated it very well, but the ball fails to find its way into that very net. Otherwise, there would have been a different story. At this very juncture, ladies and gentlemen, now number 11 sheet for Obo. She was 1, 2, 3. Can she make it like Legaba, the former Gombe United? A suspension. What the referee has to say? What does the referee has to decide? Oh, it's unfortunate. That was a beautiful. I described that one as a beautiful nonsense. Omaya and Mbise. Omaya and Mbise. Ladies and gentlemen, the responsible use from Mbise and the responsible use from Omaya. The solution providers from Mbise and solution providers from Omaya. Responsible
Omaya and
use.
Mbise.
The greater tomorrows from Omwahia. But before our great prophet to receive blessing of the Lord, the blessings of the Lord that is Mbise team, Mbise responsible. You have to go to the prophet to receive blessing. Go before our prophet to receive blessing. Go before our prophet to receive your blessing. Do you want to miss something? Amen. A blessing that follows you all the days of your life. That's very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. This Mbise side, this Mbise side, Mbise side that representing Baka, Barcelona. That representing Barcelona Football Club of Spain here. That representing Barcelona Football Club of Spain here. This is very
after. We have
ladies and gentlemen.
Chiamaka Igolo Jesus, Alozie, Ade, and Ugonna. They are able to
I can see the Mbise players juggling. They look so agile, so tactical. I can also see that the Omwahia players also are no-nonsense side. These responsible youths from the both zones of the work are looking so promising. Let's see what they can do. Whether Mbise will spring surprise, I'm yet to know. Whether Omahia will spring surprise, I'm yet to know. Till the last blast of AGK, the officiating referee strike whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, now we need five players from both zones, from each zone, and the 2 players at the reserve bench. Ladies and gentlemen, that player from Mbise now beating Randley. What does she do now? She moves now. Ladies and gentlemen, what does she do? She plays like Ronaldo. Oh, I can see that player looks so agile. It seems a new blood has been injected into her, and that her central defender says the ball be sent to Igolo Jesus. They will carry the captain band for Mbise. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mbise players are reshuffling. They're everywhere. Even the Omwahia players are evenly distributed. Ladies and gentlemen, a goal. Oh, that defender was highly composed. Ladies and gentlemen, first impression mattered. The impression that the players are giving at this early minute of the game proves that they are here for business. They are here for business football. I heard that. Like I heard it now. Ladies and gentlemen, that can be said now. Stop the ball now. A goal! Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the ball carries the net. Oh, the ball carries the net, ladies and gentlemen. The ball failed to find its way into that very net, and the Omwahia goalkeeper was composed. The Omwahia goalkeeper was composed, so strong indeed, to catch the ball, and Igolo Jesus missed it, and the ball rolled out of touch for a throw-in. Coming advantage. Is it a throw-in or is it a throw-in? Can I say it is a throw-in? Yeah, or an infringement against Omwahia side? that Mbise side now, taking control of situation. I can see now that agile Mbise player now moving now. Igolo couldn't allow her to proceed, and that dog girl that plays like played like Adebayo of the former Manchester City from the side of Mbise, intercepted, shaded her off, said, "Get back, it's not for me, it's not for my people." And now the referee, the officiating referee says it is an infringement. It has been quickly taken. That guy collects it now. That girl now had locked her head from the side of Mbise, moves as far as I'm listening now. Oh, the ball rose out of touch for another throw-in, coming advantage to Umuahia from the right side, ladies and gentlemen. Mbise now, Umuahia now, who carries the day? I'm yet to know. Till the last blast of the referee's right whistle, nobody knows who is gonna win the game till the last blast of Ejike Shride whistle. Ejike is a very decisive referee who takes no side, is officiating neutrally. Is a very good experienced referee, ladies and gentlemen, from Abba. Ladies and gentlemen, Igolo defended her side, and that's a very good and intelligent defensive work. That will be said. Player moves now, and the ball goes out of touch for a harmless goal kick, coming advantage to Mbise from the left side. Ladies and gentlemen, Mbise now, Umuahia now. I'm yet to know who carries the day, ladies and gentlemen. And I can see that because the ball goes very high in the air now. That Mbise player who sits very high, and he says it by saying, "Get out." She saves the situation. He saves the situation, and he cleared the ball out of the danger zone. Ladies and gentlemen, that guy moves now. Ladies and gentlemen, what does he do? Oh, he beats Ranley, and he puts it there, and that's a corner kick. Corner kick advantage to Mbise. A corner kick advantage to Mbise. That guy puts it now. What does it do? Finds that girl again. And then Igolo Jesus missed it. Oh, Igolo Twindodo. She couldn't take advantage of the situation. And that Umuahia sent it out now. Ladies and gentlemen, they are evenly distributed. They are everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, that guy passed it to Umuahia's zone. And that guy now, no person in particular to stop her. And she crossed it across the far right side. But there was no person in particular to ensure the proper finishing, and it resulted a corner kick because the ball rolled out of the pitch for a harmless goal kick, coming advantage to Mbise from the left side. Mbise now, Umuahia now, who carries the day? I'm yet to know. Action continues. That girl moves now. What does he do? She moves now acrobatically, try to triple pass the player for the Umuahia, but that girl from Umuahia, PRN 99 shades, intercepted. There was an interception, and right now I can see that the Umuahia players are taking control. That's a throw-in advantage to Umuahia. Ladies and gentlemen, that guy now that intercepted, that was so fast, intercepted, and what does she do? Oh, she put it, and the ball left the touch. They were calculating something there to make it a goal, but the Umuahia goalkeeper was composed. She couldn't allow them to score, and that means the two teams are doing the job very fine. Right now, it is not yet all over. Until it is all over, I can see that heaven and earth are happy. Here is full of jubilation. We have created a very joyful environment, very joyful atmosphere, very peaceful atmosphere. The Most High God is so pleased, so happy. I'm so happy that things are going on this way. Our ministry mandate is a joyful mandate to make people happy, to make the children of God happy, and to put the devil to shame. When people are rejoicing, the devil is shamed, because the devil takes delight in afflicting the children of God. When there is affliction of the devil, in fact, it's what the children of God is what makes the devil happy. But once the children of God jubilate, the devil is not always happy. Now we are going to put the devil to the devil. We're going to put the devil to shame. A shade of sight, ladies and gentlemen. Mbise has its side. They're moving now. Calculatedly, that guy moves now. Ladies and gentlemen, that guy peacefully. What does he do now? They block her. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, what's 7? Oh my, is defenders. Otherwise, they would have registered the cricket score here, ladies and gentlemen. These two sides are the hottest sides, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that defender, the goalkeeper, is a defensive goalkeeper. She defended the territory so well, ladies and gentlemen. We always have 2 people at the reserve bench, ladies and gentlemen. I can see that we have 2 people on the reserve bench here right now. And what's happening over there? What's happening over there? The name of the players are shortlisted on the list. There is a list of there. That's very good. She fills it out, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the MPC technical advisors have to now watch it, and the Umuahia technical advisor also have to watch it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I can see that there is a substitution. There is a change from the side of MPC. Somebody has been substituted for somebody on the side of MPC, ladies and gentlemen. Now, no goal has been scored. In fact, things are getting tough. They are not finding anything on a platter of gold. They have locked up on. It is not easy on their side, ladies and gentlemen. I can see that MPC players are very agile. That guy moves now, ladies and gentlemen. What does he do now? A goal. Can she make it? Oh, she couldn't make it. The defenders ran out and defended their side. They blocked her off, ladies and gentlemen. Mbise Neo. Oh my God, Neo. Ladies and gentlemen, that guy wanted to score like Stoichkov of Bulgaria, who scored, who in US 94 FIFA World Cup scored 6 goals in the tournament and won the Golden Boot and the highest goal scorer award, a shared honor with Oleg Salenko of Russia, who also scored 6 goals in the tournament, 5 of which were against the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. Ladies and gentlemen, I can see Solomon come. Solomon come. Ladies and gentlemen, I can see that the 2 teams are doing their job very fine. So, ladies and gentlemen, a substitution has taken place between in the side of Mbise, and Igolo has been substituted for somebody. Ladies and gentlemen, Igolo wanted to create a bad scene. That's what Mbise aside. So I saw that they are very observant. They are very vigilant. I can see they are very observant. They are very vigilant, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, it is not yet all over. It is all over. Mbise now playing roundly to beat their counterparts, but the defenders ran out and they defended the ball, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, as I was saying here about the World Cup competition, now how I was talking about how World Cup started. I said that in the century of soccer, the evolution of World Cup has been as dramatically progressive as the development of spaceship from apes to astronauts. As force never stands still. However, in 1904 in France, a man called Jules Rimet, a book publisher, And the most native football fellow was his sprinter friend, Mr. Henry Daphne, and a few football fans who were having been following football for years, thought that something must be done. They sat around a table and awarded themselves the right to organize a world championship in soccer. They therefore named themselves Federation of the International Football Association, FIFA. They wrote to countries to join them, and 7 countries turned up for the first meeting. France, Sweden, Spain, Holland, Denmark, Switzerland, Belgium. In line with the above arrangement, everything was going on in paper until 1914 when the First World War terminated. Mr. Julius' dream was similar, was affected because most European countries were not talking to each other, and this also affected all the British colonies. Then in 1930, many years after the end of the First World War, Mr. Julius Rimet was able to continue again and presented to the world his first solid golden trophy named after him, Julius Rimet.
Please, Nobi
Trophy.
and
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Nobi is going to prepare
should be getting
now
ready.
a penalty is going on between Mbise and Nobi. And Mbise and Omoahia. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's a goal! A goal, ladies and gentlemen. That's a goal, ladies and gentlemen. She scored it, ladies and gentlemen. Mbise has scored one. She? Mbise scored one. Mbise played one, scored one. Now Omoahia played one, missed one and scored one. That's 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Now Mbise is taking their second chance right now, ladies and gentlemen. It is 1-1. Now it has the confidence enough. Now Omoahia, Raul Dagian has just lost it to Omoahia, their counterpart, ladies and gentlemen. Now the next turn is going to be taken by Omoahia. She lost it, ladies and gentlemen. Now Mbise taking the next wonderful turn. Now it has to be taken now, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Mbise taking their next turn. 1, 2, 3. Oh, she missed it. She missed it, ladies and gentlemen. That's penalty, ladies and gentlemen. Now, now Omoahia, Mbise, who takes the next one. Omoahia, ladies and gentlemen. The scoreline is still 1-1. 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. The scoreline, ladies and gentlemen. The scoreline is now on 1, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, as I was saying something before they started. No, they should have made it to do what? Have to those that are selecting have to have to be prudent, ladies and gentlemen, at this very juncture. And I don't know those in the technical have to do their work. I can't do the work of the technical and the work of the commentator at the same time. No, we are all observers. We are observing. We are watching as spectators. I am a commentator. Ladies and gentlemen, your commentator remains architect Wambro Chris Ugochubu, DC, from Mbise Zone, the Mbise leader. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, it is not all yet all over until it is all over. Now, she lost. She lost, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, these girls want me to speak in tongues. Ladies and gentlemen, that ball, it goes out of touch. It goes out. Ladies and gentlemen, now Mbise is taking the next turn. Mbise is taking the next turn. 1, 2, goal! from Bise, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, Umuahia is taking their own. Umuahia is taking their own, ladies and gentlemen. Umuahia is taking their own. 1, 2. She missed it. Mbise has taken the day, ladies and gentlemen. Mbise is now jubilating, ladies and gentlemen. They have defeated, they have carried the day. They are now celebrating their victory over their counterparts from Umuahia, ladies and gentlemen. Mbise has won this match between Umuahia and Mbise. Mbise has recorded their victory, and now running to the presence of our prophets, the Reverend Father Dr. Magnus Ebere SDV, to receive blessing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have to go continue with the history I was given. I say that 7 countries turned up for the first meeting of that.
You have only 10 seconds.
Nobi
and Owerri, you have only 10 seconds.
Nobi and Owerri should surface here right now, ladies and gentlemen, to sort it out.
3 minutes.
Nobi and Owerri should surface here now. Nobi and Owerri.
We have only 3
that
minutes
was our
to spare
league.
because you have
Now we are going
time.
into elimination round, into knockout stages of the
Nobi and Owerri, we only have 3 minutes because of
knockout stage of the tournament, ladies and gentlemen. It is a tournament, 2021 edition of the World Female Football Tournament, ladies and gentlemen. So in that meeting, as I was telling you, ladies and gentlemen,
will be disqualified.
you can see that Nobi,
More 3 seconds Owerri will be disqualified
here right now. Nobi and Owerri, Nobi and Owerri should come and face the heat, while Nobi faces the heat. We have 2 elephant fights only the grassy surface. Right now, the 2 elephants are going to fight on the field, on the battlefield, to sort it out. This is it is dramatic. This is that of Mbise and Umuahia was a titanic battle. It was a titanic battle, a clash of soccer style. It was a titanic battle, a clash of soccer style, a situation.
Please, we have 3 minutes. First half 3 minutes, second half 3 minutes.
It a work responsible youths surfaced here and sorted it out. Right now, Owerri and Nobi are coming back to the second round of the encounter as elimination round. That guy from Nobi. That guy from Owerri tried the first shot but was stopped. Ladies and gentlemen, that guy presented Shimos now. Ladies and gentlemen, what does it do? He's let it a shot. Oh, that girl will look so fierce, so fierce, so fierce. She plays like Romario of Samba Football Club of Brazil. Like Romario of Samba's Football Club of Brazil, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Romario missed it. Romario missed it. Ladies and gentlemen, at this very juncture, tension is rising. Tension is rising. Tension is rising, ladies and gentlemen, because these 2 teams are fighting tooth and nail to win. Fighting tooth and nail to win. Who carries the day? This is they are fighting. There's a survival of the fittest, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a do or die affair, but a survivor of the fittest. It's not a do or die affair, but a survivor of the fittest, ladies and gentlemen. A survival of the fittest, ladies and gentlemen. What makes you the fittest? What makes you the fittest? Your ability, your agility, your ability to go to your drawing board, draw your chart, calculate very well, and plan yourself very well and know how to play your draft successfully. That's what makes you the fittest. Now, this is a titanic battle. A titanic battle. A clash of soccer style. A clash of soccer style. Ladies and gentlemen, I can see that that number 8 for Nobi is a very strong player. And she doesn't want any Owerri player to penetrate. And she puts it out. That number 14 shade that was beating Brandy like Daniel Omokachi, who won FA Cup for Everton Football Club of England in the year 1993. FA Cup, that is the most celebrated, that is highly celebrated cup in England, followed by Berkeley Premier Division 1 League Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, that guy moves like Kalo Wampo, who scored the golden goal for Nigeria in Spice Coast of Nigeria in Atlanta 96. In Atlanta 96, the golden goal that sent the Argentines packing in the semi-final of the encounter. The golden goal that sent the Argentines packing and qualified the Super Eagles for finals. And in that match, in that year, the Super Eagles defeated the Samba Football Club of Brazil and they lifted the trophy and they brought it home. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the golden goal. That is why we say that Kalo Wampo is a resourceful player, that graduated from Super Eagles of Nigeria and signed a contract to Arsenal Football Club of England. From Arsenal to Ajax. Kalo Wampo graduated from Super Eagles and signed a contract to Ajax of Spain. From Ajax of Spain to Arsenal. He went in that year. He went to the Gunners after his deal with the Gunners. He went to West Brom Football Club, where he ended his career. West Brom Football Club of England. Ladies and gentlemen, he left the Gunners for West Brom. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a very resourceful player. Kalo Wampo, JJ Okocha, any player that, if you want to be a hero, study the life of the past heroes. Study their life, read their histories. If you want to be a hero, you study the life of the past heroes. Now, Austin JJ Okocha was a Nigerian born son that will play for Super Eagles of Nigeria. He played for West Brom Football Club of England. After playing for West Brom, he played for Bolton Football Club of England. Austin JJ Okocha was a very entertainer. Every time he's in the pitch of play, he has entertaining spirit. He likes making people happy. Any match, Austin JJ Okocha did not feature. Most spectators around the world would not like to, watch the match because of his entertaining football, his magic, because of his tactics and magic. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a master dribbler. He makes people happy. His magic and tactics is something to write home about. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the ball ended up. They pass it to me and let me know that the first round has ended up here at nil. No side has been wounded. No victory, no vanquish. No be nil or whatever. Nil who carries the day. I'm yet to know till the last blast of the referee strike whistle. How Austin JJ Okocha conducted himself off and up and on the pitch made him won the admiration of millions of spectators around the world. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and I want to tell you here that
the penalty will be first to lose.
A package for the players here. If you want to be a hero, study the life of the past heroes. Most football heroes around the world were very, very disciplined. Very disciplined. Who is a disciplined player? A player that keeps the rules and regulation that guides the football, soccer at any prestigious Wembley. Any player that does not, go by alcoholism, drug abuse or drug addicts is a very, very sound player. Any player that avoids, that do away with alcoholism, drug taking of hemp smoking, or avoiding hemp smoking is a good player. Womanizing. If you want to, you cannot win a match if you can't score a goal. That's number one. He missed it. She missed it. She missed it. Mbano. Owerri. That's Owerri. Played their first turn. Played one, lost one. Nobi played one, lost one. Silate Kuliprum State, 0-0. Nobi played one, lost one. Mbano played one, lost one. That's now Nobi taking their second turn, their second chance. 1, 2, 3, period number 26. A goal straight inside the net, and she scored. She scored it, ladies and gentlemen. She scored it, ladies and gentlemen. And Nobi has recorded their first goal. That's 1-0 against their counterpart from Mbano. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I can now see that Owerri is taking their first turn. Owerri played one, lost one. Nobi played one, scored one. Now Owerri taking their second chance. Owerri step back now, ladies and gentlemen. Can he make it? Can she make it like Ali Gaba of the former Gombe United? Can she make it like Felix Owolembi of the former IICC Shooting Stars of Ibadan? 1, 2, 3. The answer is yes. She makes it. She balances the scale. That's 1-1 correct score. Right now, 1-1 correct score. Ladies and gentlemen, can this guy make it now like Chris Ohehe, the best free kicker in France and in Saudi 89, Crystal. Can she make it? That left-footed Nobi, highly skillful, energetic, left-footed Nobi, responsible youth, pure in 13 shirts, has scored it, and Nobi 2, Owerri 1. Nobi 2, Owerri 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Owerri taking their third chance. 1, 2, 3. A goal. 2-2 correct score. Ladies and gentlemen, Nobi has scored a first, played 2, scored 2. Owerri played 3, scored 2. Now that Nobi player appearing number 24 sheet steps back now. What does she do now? 1, 2, 3. The ball goes straight into the net. Oh. These Nobi players are very, very wonderful. That's an excellent goal, ladies and gentlemen. It is an excellent goal, ladies and gentlemen. You can see that Nobi, responsible youths are now,
it has not ended, though. It has not ended. Owerri have one match, one ball to play. Owerri has one penalty to play. It has not ended. Please,
over their
come out of the field, Nobi.
Owerri right now,
Nobi, leave the field.
Please, people should leave this field. Please, people should leave this field.
Owerri has one more chance to play.
The next to play are Mbise and Opowo.
Please, Owerri has one more penalty to play. Please, Owerri has one more penalty to play. If you understand the rules, Owerri has one penalty to play.
Thank you very much.
Please leave the field.
Hello.
Leave the field.
Ladies
No,
and
the
gentlemen,
people, leave the
please.
field or you will be disqualified.
Please leave the
No, the
pitch.
people, leave the field or you will be
Please
disqualified.
step out of the pitch. Please.
Please.
Let us be civil, please. Let the brothers and sisters, please, vacate the pitch. If you know you are not one of the players, you are not a player, you are not the referee, please vacate, quit. But most scoot, please scoot from the pitch of play. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Mbise now is going to play their next match with any zone that is assigned to them. Ladies and gentlemen, all of responsible youths, all of gathering and champions tagged responsible youths 2021. It is a known fact that this gathering did not hold last year due to the incident of world epidemics called COVID-19. We believed in the saying that every dark cloud has silver lining. To God be the glory. All in the work children across the globe survived the COVID-19 incident. We survived it by His grace, and as a matter of fact, our prophet says that there shall be no loss. Our prophet, our spiritual director, the founder and spiritual director, Canaan Adoration Ministries, the Walk Ali Center, says there shall be no loss. Daddy, on this high grade of history, I want to use this, permit me to express my view on the gathering of champions to the genuine in the world people. The genuine in the world people. I need to express this here, right now, genuine in the world people. This is coming together of a greater tomorrows and irresponsible youths in the house of the Lord for divine worship, honor and glorification and adoration to the Lord for kingdom service. Youths of our time are converged in the healthy rivalry in a great quadrennial of the Lord's premises to compete for moral activities. We learn and share the word of God, which is poured out by the power of the Holy Spirit through our great prophet, Reverend Father Dr. Magnus Epere, SDV. That is why we are gathering here. Please, we don't want any controversy. We don't want any controversy. We don't want any act of hooliganism that would mar the success of this competition. Remember, I've earlier announced to you, I've earlier, admonished you that we are not here for anything except
Please, everybody should leave the field
for our people. Ladies and gentlemen.
Please leave the
Ladies
field
and gentlemen, leave the pitch, please. We don't want any disputant. We don't want any fracas. We don't want any act of hooliganism that would mar the success of this competition.
Leave the pitch immediately.
Please try and intent cordial and mutual understanding among you. Please, this is a brotherly competition. We don't want any fracas. We don't want any controversy. We don't want any controversy. Football has to be played with the spirit of sportsmanship. Please, mutual and cordial understanding among you. Please, we are here for winning of honor to our sons. Opo and Mbise are expected to surface here now to sort it out. Opo and Mbise are expected to sort it out here now. Please, I've told you that the aim of both local and international sports movement is to bring youth. Mbise's word, please
leave the pitch.
Surface on the pitch to sort it out.
Please
and sort
leave
it out
the pitch
with your counterparts from Opo. You are here to win honor for your people. Did ladies of the world together in a healthy high rivalry, in a great quarrel on sports to win honor for your people. And also to bring, and also to ensure the improvement and the development of the very fine physical and moral qualities in youth. Sports enforce a lot of things that it is bound up with hatred, jealousy, and sadistic pleasure of witnessing violence. Thus, we are creating international respect and unity. We are here creating international respect and unity, producing the greater tomorrows, the responsible youths of our time. The greater tomorrows, the responsible youths of our time.
Champions, please, let's
listen,
behave
please.
ourselves. Let's tell us that we are in the midst of our prophet and behave ourselves. One team must win. Let's have the spirit of sportsmanship. Please, let's behave ourselves. Please, quietness everywhere.
Please, we wouldn't want any act of hooliganism. We wouldn't want any act of hooliganism. We wouldn't want any fracas, any nonchalant and uncompromising attitude. We don't want any uncompromising attitude. We don't want any controversy. Football has to be played with the spirit of sportsmanship. Please, no fallacy of argumentum and ignoranum, no fallacy of misericordia should be recorded here. Now, Mbise is sorting it out with their counterpart from Opo. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, Mbise is taking control of the situation. Now the ball left the touch for a corner kick, advantage to Mbise. That guy has taken it now, and that Opo defender cleared the ball out. He says, "Get back." And right now, the Mbise defender is trying to defend her territory. That attacker from Opo was fighting. They were fighting. They were jostling and hustling, fighting for supremacy. But the ball rolled out of touch for a harmless goal kick, coming advantage to Mbise from the right side. Ladies and gentlemen, right now the ball has been taken. That goal kick has been taken, and that guy hit it out, and the ball left the touch for a throw in the favor of Mbise's side, and that striker from Mbise takes a good one. And that guy heads it out. Number 6 says, "Get back. It's not for me." And right now, another throw in. Mbise pressing now. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a fast one. Oh, the ball carries the net. At this very juncture, Mbise nail, Obo nail. Ladies and gentlemen, Mbise nail, Obo nail. Ladies and gentlemen, that's number 22, putting the ball in position. That goalkeeper for Opo, who is left-footed, takes a long issue, and the ball flew to the center circle, and they left it roll out of the touch, deflated. That was a deflation. The ball left the touch for a throw-in that's been taken, and that Opo number 8 kicked it out, and now a throw-in. A throw-in, it was taken. There was no person in particular to ensure the final finishing of that, and now a pass, and Obo number 7 shirt intercepted, and that throw-in now have been taken by Mbise player, and the officiating referee Sonny Bobo says it is a throw-in advantage. A chest strapper, that Mbise player now put it very high. Two of them fighting for supremacy. That Opo player number 11 shirt heads it out, and the ball goes out of touch for a harmless goal kick, coming advantage to Mbise from the left side. The ball has been placed in position by that strong goalkeeper from Mbise. Ladies and gentlemen, all of 2021 edition of Gathering of Champions. Remember, I've told you that this is the coming together of the greater tomorrows and the responsible youths across the world globe in the house of the Lord for divine worship, honor, and glorification and adoration to the Lord for kingdom service. Use of our time are converged in a healthy rivalry in a great quadrennial of the Lord's premises to compete for moral activities. We learn and share the word of God, which is poured out by the power of Holy Spirit, through our great prophet, Reverend Father Dr. Magnus Eple, SDV. We are playing football here. We have done a lot of competitions in different aspects of life, ladies and gentlemen. We also gather here for knowledge and skill acquisition. Youths are trained in different professional fields that help us earn living, thereby preparing us for usefulness as well as world solution providers. Our annual gathering attracts uncountable testimonies which are recorded in both heaven and earth. God is really working in the favor of his people in our ministry. John 5 verse 17. Ladies and gentlemen, that would have been a goal, but danger averted there. The defenders and the goalkeeper were so composed they couldn't allow it to result a goal. Ladies and gentlemen, that be say, Giallo moves now. Ladies and gentlemen, what does he do? A goal. Oh, she miscalculated it, and right now I can see that the Mbise responsible youths are sorting it out with their counterparts, responsible youths from Opos, all of the work champions, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the world champion, the responsible youths from Oppo, now the responsible youths from Mbise, now who carries the day. I'm yet to know till the last blast of referee strike whistle, ladies and gentlemen. Now tempo is high. Tempo is high, ladies and gentlemen. I can see that another throw in now. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a back pass. That is the work player. Roy, that Mbise player rushed the ball, and now a throw-in advantage to Oppo from the left side. A throw-in advantage to Oppo. Ladies and gentlemen, who is going to take it? That left-footed gear from Oppo now. He finds number 7 shit. Who passed the ball now? Who pushes? That's an intercontinental ballistic missile from that player from Oppo. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the first half of the first round. Ladies and gentlemen,
please,
between
minus
Oppo
the players,
and
nobody should go inside the field.
Mbise defeated their first match. They won their first match. Now playing the second match against their counterparts, responsible youth from Oppo.
Please, please, those people by the side there, please shift. Leave that place immediately, please.
Please, we don't want any person there.
Please, the
our people are close like
only
we don't want any person. If you know you are not one of the players, please step out of that place.
Only the coach and the players we need there.
Remember, I told you earlier that we also gather here to for knowledge and skill acquisition. Youths are trained in different professional fields that help us earn living, thereby preparing us for usefulness as well as world solution providers. Our annual gathering attracts uncountable testimonies which are accountable on our Oh, ladies and gentlemen, a penalty has decided by the panel. Is the goal? The first one has been taken. Mbise has taken their first one. Mbise played one, scored one. Obo played one, scored one. Ladies and gentlemen, now Mbise is taking their second turn, their second chance. Ladies and gentlemen, Mbise is taking their second chance. 1, 2, 3. She missed it. Or goal. She missed it, ladies and gentlemen. That's as a result of player losing concentration. That was as a result of loss of concentration. As a result of concentration, ladies and gentlemen. Obo playing, they missed it. The game has balanced. It has balanced on the scoreboard. 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Obo played 2, lost 1, and scored 1. Mbise played 2, scored 2. Ladies and gentlemen, goal number 2 for Mbise. Obo 1, Mbise 2. Ladies and gentlemen, Obo 1, Mbise 2. Ladies and gentlemen, they have scored and now went to our prophet to collect blessing. Ladies and gentlemen, they have received blessing from our prophet. Ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2. She missed it. Oh, a narrow escape. Ladies and gentlemen, she nearly missed it. She nearly missed it. Ladies and gentlemen, now, ladies and gentlemen, it is going on now. Going on now. Ladies and gentlemen, don't tell me I know what I'm saying, please. I don't do. Going out now, I don't announce something that was not given to me. Hello. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that first round has ended. The panel have to decide on what to do. Whatever they decide is binding. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, that Mbise player lost it. Now, Obo, their next one. No player should play 2 times. No player should play 2 times. No player should 2 times. No player is allowed to play 2 times. It is quite observed. We are recording observations. You have to respect the rules and regulations that guides football. Our prophet has instituted this good gesture with enthusiasm and the love. Our prophet has instituted this good gesture with enthusiasm and with love. That's a goal. That was well calculated. She calculatedly did it. She calculatedly. She calmed down. She did it with concentration. She cooled down. She cooled down and did it calculatedly. Goal. She cooled down and did it calculatedly. Our prophet has, with enthusiasm and love, instituted this. Ladies and gentlemen, what we are doing here is what doing, is what emulating. Ladies and gentlemen, now Mbise has scored 2, and Obo is taking the next turn. Ladies and gentlemen, she missed it. Number 11 shot for Obo missed it. Now, the panel has to decide on what to do, ladies and gentlemen. This is a welcome development and also a step in the right direction. It is worth doing and worth emulating. This service that our prophet conducts always is enough to determine our spiritual nature, because in the process he preaches, he teaches, he counsels and blesses abundantly, so that each and every one of us grows in grace and in wisdom, and also mature in Christ Jesus, because he feels such love for us all. Ladies and gentlemen, a goal. Oh, she missed it. She missed it. She missed it, ladies and gentlemen. She missed it. Now, another one. Obo plays the next one. She missed it, ladies and gentlemen. So what is going on? Our prophet feels the love for us all. There is something I want to chip in here. We should see all activities in the house of God as commitment to service of God and humanity, and also as fulfillment of our obligation, which we owe God as the stewardship of life, time and possession, which are special trusts lent to us by God. If she missed it, our inability to accomplish this task means that we are trying to rob God, says the Lord. She missed it. Ladies and gentlemen, Oppo scored. Oppo scored that goal. And now, ladies and gentlemen, now every person has to clear from the pitch. Every person has to clear from the pitch. Every person has to clear from the pitch. Scoot, step out of the pitch. Now, Oppo scored their last goal. Now, it seems Oppo has carried the day. It seems Oppo has carried the day, ladies and gentlemen, in this encounter. But Mpise really tried. That was a result of a penalty kick. Whatever the panel decides is what you are going to take, is what you are going to do.
You don't win the match. We are watching it and we are counting it. When they won, you left them, they continue playing, and they scored the same goal. The draw. They draw. The initial.
It's all final. Mbisa abala 2 matches. Which means match.
Whatever they decide, but what they played is the same thing.
So, ladies and gentlemen, now the panel has to decide on what to do.
Please, we want to have Owere and Mpise in the pitch. Yes. For third position, Owere and Mpise. Please, we want to see Owere and Mpise in the pitch now. You have only 5 seconds. Owerri and Mbise for third position.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Owerri is going to.
Please, one team has
Mbise is going to take on Owerri.
One team has to change their jersey.
Owerri is going to
red.
sort it out.
Red.
Mbise is going to sort it out with their counterpart from Owerri, ladies and gentlemen. Mbise has another contest against Owerri, ladies and gentlemen. They are prostrating, bowing before our eminent prophets to obtain grace and mercy to achieve success in their next match. Semi-final. Ladies and gentlemen, I was saying something.
Please, 5 seconds. Otherwise, you will be disqualified.
Mbise players have surfaced on the pitch.
Okay. Oh, when they say they love
they are
walk
clustering,
over,
taking their various positions, the pitch of play. It's going to be a titanic battle, a battle royale, a clash of course soccer style. I am calling it a battle royale because they defeated other teams that made entry. They sent them packing, surfacing here. Mbise has played 2 matches, won 1, lost 1, won 1. Owerri people are now lacking behind. They are hesitating to surface here. And if the rules and regulations that guides football is anything to go by, the panel have to decide because they now know the right thing to do. Now we are waiting for the other zone. 1, 2, 3. The match begins here. Ladies and gentlemen, they move, they count down. She misses. She misses. Ladies and gentlemen, they miss. Another one comes now. Ladies and gentlemen, they move. They cool down. They goes now. Gradually, a goal. Ladies and gentlemen, Mbise 1, Owerri 0. Another one, ladies and gentlemen. Now they have to go to the center circle, a penalty kick. A penalty kick. According to the rules, football have changed place. They move gradually, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, they move runly, a goal.
Please,
ladies and gentlemen, Mbise won the first round and second round. Mbise have played 3 matches. 1, 2, and lost 1. Mbise has defeated Owerri in this round, ladies and gentlemen. Now Nobi is going to sort it out with their counterpart from Nobi. Nobi is warming up. They are clamoring to come into the pitch, ladies and gentlemen. They are clamoring to come into the pitch, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, you should not forget to understand that we have engaged in several activities in the house of the Lord. Now, Nobi lads, Nobi players are now bowing before our prophets to obtain blessing that follows them forever in their life. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Nobi has come out here now to show the stuff they are made of. The match is beginning here now between Nobi and the Opo. Ladies and gentlemen, the players have clustered, they have dissipated, now taking their respective positions in the pitch of play. All of holy in the walk playground, ladies and gentlemen, in the walk holy playground. The responsible youth from Nobi, Anambra State, and the responsible youth from Obo are now sorting it out in this round. Ladies and gentlemen, what are we saying? Nobi, can you people help me? Can you people help me? How can you help me? I want to stay here because of the rain. Can you please help me? Because I don't like staying where people talk. So, ladies and gentlemen, as it stands now, action continues. That said, Nobi people taking control. That number, agile number 6 says, ladies and gentlemen, 2 of them are fighting for supremacy. Agility of the players have increased because they don't want to take any chance, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, as it stands now, the Nobi players, the responsible in the work youths from Nobi are sorting it out. They are clustering everywhere. They look so statical, so agile. It seems a new blood has been injected into them. They are very resourceful, very tactical. They have utility players in their midst. Ladies and gentlemen, Nobi seem to have a crop of players capable of startling the ambition of any team they are pitched in any given competition. As it stands now, they are vibrating everywhere, and the Owerri side is also a no-nonsense side. They are trying to show the stuff they are made of. The no-nonsense side, ladies and gentlemen, that is why everything is getting tough. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not easy. They are sweating through their pants. Nothing is got on a platter of gold. The two club sides are not finding anything on a platter of gold. The agility and vibration is working everywhere right now, ladies and gentlemen. The officiating referee who takes no side, Ejike Abba, says it is an infringement. It has been quickly taken. That 26 shade from Nobi. Now, who wanted to score, but they blocked her off. They got the ball now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that Nobi defender defended like an Italian defender in US 94 FIFA World Cup edition. They are playing Italian pattern of defensive, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, that number 24 shade from Nobi puts the ball in position. She puts it in position. And it's a back now. Takes a long one, but the ball out of touch for a harmless goal kick, for a throw-in, coming advantage to Obo at this very junction, ladies and gentlemen. Obo now taking control. I can see that Nobi tough player now, number 24 shade now, who is everywhere. Nobi are evenly distributed, ladies and gentlemen. They are everywhere. And the number 26 shade for Nobi carrying the ball now to take the throw in advantage to them, ladies and gentlemen. A throw-in advantage to Nobi. That guy steps back now. What does he do? She takes this one straight into the net. And ladies and gentlemen, that goalkeeper was composed. Her composition and agility affected the striker that wanted to bat the net with a shot. Ladies and gentlemen, that Nobi straight into the hands of the goalkeeper, but the ball carried net. He faced to find his way into that very net. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, had it been the team entered the net, there would have been a different story. Right now, the ball locates itself outside the pitch, and it's a throw-in coming to Nobi from the left side. Throw in to Nobi, that player looking for whom to give it. He pulls a longish one, and that 11 just trapped it. Now he's dropped it from Obo's side. She moves. She was in zigzag motion like Pele of Brazil, who won the FIFA World Cup consecutively. He lifted it consecutively 3 times for Samba Football Club of Brazil, and went home with the cup for life keeps. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, a shot, and there's somebody stand that number 24 shirt is rolling on ground. Oh, that girl wanted to play to the last drop of her blood. And 24 shirt is what a wonderful and resourceful player from Nobi's side. That number 24 shirt, a very strong and agile player. Right now, Obo taking control. This is the end of the half, ladies and gentlemen. No go to the other side at this round. No go to the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, no goal was recorded at this round, and the panel, in collaboration with the referee, have to decide what next to do. The first round has ended up here between Nobi and Obo, nil. That is to say, the scoreline is Obo nil, Nobi nil. Who carries the day? I'm yet to know. To the blast of the referee side, so Ejike Abba is now coming to clear the coast, justify the situation. Ladies and gentlemen, he has awarded penalty kick. A penalty kick. Penalty is a game of luck. It is contingent. No person knows what happens in penalty. We don't judge any player by penalty kick because it is a rule that was introduced into the game of soccer in the year 1919. In the year 1919, I am quite sure of this. Now, Ejike has decided that it is going to end up penalty kick between Nobi and Obo, ladies and gentlemen. Because when the first round was played, nothing came out of it. Please, I don't want my side to be obscured. Please, block one. Oga, please. Oga Biko, ladies and gentlemen, Nobi has taken their first. Nobi has taken one, lost one. Obo is going to do the same. Obo is taking their first turn now. Ladies and gentlemen, Obo is taking their third turn. Goal number 1 for Obo. Goal number 1 for Obo. That player, bearing number 6 shirt for Obo, has lost several times. Now she has regained her lost glory. she has regained her lost glory because she has, lost several times. No person should go close to the net. Please, we don't want any person to go near the net. Please shift from that side. Shift, scoot from there, please. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Nobi is taking the next turn, ladies and gentlemen. That Nobi number 13 shades, who is so resourceful, who is very, very calculative. She steps back. 1, 2, 3. She puts it into the net. A goal. That left-footed Nobi number 13 player has justified the situation she scored. That can get courtesy of her. I told you she's a calculative player. Right now, number 2 shit. That's number 8 JC for Oppo is coming to play her. 1, 2, 3, go! Oh no! Oh, she missed it. She missed it. She missed. Is it a goal? That's a goal. That's very beautiful. An excellent goal. Was the referee decided? The referee has to say something. What was the decision? That's a goal. Somebody has to be. One person has to stay behind the net. One Nobi person, one Nobi, an Obo person or a neutral person has to stand behind that goalpost. A neutral person has to stand behind that goalpost to see, observe to record observation, know exactly what's happening there. 1, 2, 3, a goal. That number 24 shades, very resourceful, very tactical, very, very, very calculative. She has made it. Ladies and gentlemen, all it needs is determination, ladies and gentlemen. That's number 1 shade. That girl bearing number 1 shade for Oppo. 1, 2, 3. Oh, miss it. Oh, Oppo lost it. That number 1 shade lost it. And the scoreline becomes 2-2, ladies and gentlemen. The referee has to decide what to do. Made a decision in collaboration with the panel, and I'm sorry that the sports director, Mr. Iheme, is there to direct them. Whatever they decide is binding, ladies and gentlemen. Another round of penalty. Another round of penalty kick has been given by the officiating referee Ejike Abba. Ladies and gentlemen, Ejike Abba has decided that Nobi and Obo have to go into another round of penalty kick. Another round of penalty kick. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see that things are going on smoothly. Whatever decision the panel makes is binding. Ejike Abba is there to control the heat. Even if it gets tough, he's there to control the heat. Ladies and gentlemen, Ladies and gentlemen, that's face for Oppo. Number 17 has taken it and lost it. Nobi. Oppo has taken one, lost one. Nobi took one, lost one in this round. Ladies and gentlemen, that number 7 JC for Oppo is taking the second chance. 1, 2, 3. She missed it. Yeah, Biko, Unu distract him. Ladies and gentlemen, Oppo played 2, lost 2. Nobi played 1, lost 1. Taking their second time. A goal. Oh, that's a beautiful one. That's a beautiful one, ladies and gentlemen. Then Nobi last. The spectators and all the champions of the referee has to decide. Wait, every person has to clear. Please shift, clear from the pitch. Clear from the pitch. We don't want any person in the pitch. Yes, every person should vacate.
Congratulations, Nobi.
Get out of the pitch. Please leave the pitch. Please go out of the pitch. Leave the pitch. Please. We don't want any controversy. We don't want any out of hooliganism that would mar the success of this competition. We don't want any fracas. We don't want any disputes. We don't want a disputant. Please, the referee knows what happened there. I told you that a neutral person should stand behind the post to observe exactly what is happening there. And right now, that my expression, that my comment has been justified by what is happening here now. Please, every person should leave the canopy. Clear from the... Please, every person should go out of that place. Every person should go out of that place. This is a brotherly competition. We don't want any fracas. We don't want any act of hooliganism. We don't want any challenge. We don't want any controversy. There should be no controversy, please. There should be no controversy. There are those who witnessed exactly what happened. There are those who saw exactly what happened there. Please, we don't want any problem. Respect our prophet. Please, give respect to whom respect is due. Give honor to whom honor is due. Please, do not make trouble in the presence of our prophets. Do not make any trouble in the presence of our prophet. Please, let us give honor to whom honor is due. Respect to whom honor is due.
Biko onye ọbụla gaa n'anya na television. Onye ọbụla gaa na television ka afọ ihe mere ebe a. Go to the television now and see what happened. They are going to replay it. Go to the television and see what happened. They are going to replay it. Go to the television and see what happened. That is the essence of covering it with video camera. Go to any of the television and see for yourself what happened. Media, please, we are waiting for your response. We are waiting for your response. The media clue. Just be still and watch what happened. Please. Let it go slowly. Let it go slowly. Please, we are waiting. We are waiting, please. Media, please, we are waiting.
1, 2, 3, go! Oh no!
Alright.
That late
Just be
from
still. Be still.
Obo
What's
decided
happening?
no between Nobi and Obo. That person has to stay behind. That's a goal. That's a goal. That's very beautiful. That's a goal. That's very beautiful. That was introduced into player. Right now, Obo taking control. This is the end of the half, ladies and gentlemen. No go to the other side at this round. No go to the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, no goal was recorded at this round, and the panel, in collaboration with the referee, when the player, right now, Obo taking control, justify. Obo, that left, she's a calculative player. Right now, decided that it is go to the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, no goal was recorded at this round, and the panel, in collaboration with the referee, have to decide what next to do. The first round has ended up here between Nobi and Obo, nil. That is to say, the scoreline is Obo nil, Nobi nil. Who carries the day? I'm here to know. To the blast of the referee side, so GK Abba is now coming to clear the coast, justify the situation. Ladies and gentlemen, he has awarded penalty kick. A penalty kick. Penalty is a game of luck. It is contingent. No person knows what happens in penalty. We don't judge any player by penalty kick because it is a rule that was introduced into the game of soccer in the year 1919. In the year 1919, I'm quite sure of this. Now, Ejike has decided that it is going to end up penalty kick between Nobi and Obo, ladies and gentlemen. Because when the first round was played, nothing came out of it. Please, I don't want my sight to be obscured. Please, Oga, please. Oga Biko, ladies and gentlemen,
It's more clear on this television.
has taken their first.
More clear on this television.
Nobi has taken one, lost one. Obo is going to do the same. Obo is taking their first turn now. Ladies and gentlemen, Obo is taking their third turn. Goal number 1 for Obo. Goal number 1 for Obo. That player number 6 shirt for Obo has lost several times. Now she has she has regained her lost glory. She has regained her lost glory because she has lost several times. No person should go close to the net. Please, we don't want any person to go near the net. Please. Please shift from that side. Shift. Scoot from there, please. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Nobi is taking the next turn, ladies and gentlemen. That Nobi number 13 shades, who is so resourceful, who is very, very calculative. She steps back. 1, 2, 3. She put it into the net. A goal. That left-footed Nobi number 13 player has justified the situation she scored. That can get courtesy of her. I told you she's a calculative player. Right now, number 2 shit. That's number 8 JC for Oppo is coming to play her. 1, 2, 3, go! Oh no! Oh, she missed it. She missed it. She missed. Is it a goal? That's a goal. That's very beautiful. An excellent goal. Was the referee decided? The referee has to say something. What was the decision? That's a goal. Somebody has to be. One person has to stay behind the net. One Nobi person, one Nobi, an Oppo person, or a neutral person has to stand behind that goalpost. A neutral person has to stand behind that goalpost to see, observe to record observation, know exactly what's happening there. 1, 2, 3, a goal. That number 24 shirt, very resourceful, very tactical. Very, very, very calculative. She has made it. Ladies and gentlemen, all it needs is determination, ladies and gentlemen. That's number 1 shirt. That bearing number 1 shirt for Oppo. 1, 2, 3. Oh, miss it. Oh, Oppo lost it. That number 1 shirt lost it. And the scoreline becomes... The scoreline becomes 2-2, ladies and gentlemen. The referee has to decide what to do. Made a decision in collaboration with the panel, and I'm sorry that the sports director, Mr. Iheme, is there to direct them. Whatever they decide is binding, ladies and gentlemen. Another round of penalty. Another round of penalty kick has been given by the officiating referee Ejike Abba. Ladies and gentlemen, Ejike Abba has decided that Nobi and Oppo have to go into another round of penalty kick. Another round of penalty kick. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see that things are going on smoothly. Whatever decision the panel makes is binding. Ejike Abba is there to control the heat. Even if it gets tough, he's there to control the heat. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, that's face for Oppo. Number 17,
Please, everybody be
has taken it
still,
and
please.
lost it. Nobi
Even if you
Opo
see
has
anything,
taken
please
one,
be still.
lost one. Nobi took one, lost one in this round. Ladies and gentlemen, that number 7 JC for Opo is taking the second chance. 1, 2, 3. She missed it. Yeah. Yeah. Biko, Unu distract him.
Please, as
Ladies and gentlemen,
she wants to play now, please keep quiet.
Oppo play 2, lost 2. Nobi play 1, lost 1. Taking their second time. Go! Oh!
Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up. Here we go, it's getting close. Now it's just who wants it most. It's just life, that's how it is. 'Cause we have our strengths and weaknesses. Oh, I have vision, oh, can't you see? I'm on the move, make way for me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself up. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. Please, we will still have time for all these things. Okay, Nobi, you can jubilate.
Otego ndị n'ụwa n'ọkwa Jizọs na-achị. Ọchịchị ya enweghị njedebe mana ọchịchị ya abụdachi. Onye sa ya makwa tinye apụta n'ebe a ka ị nene. Ụmụ idewe ọka etie. Ndị Nnobi sokwa etie. Ndị Nnobi sokwa etie. Jizọs na-achị ya.
ihe akụkọ ebe